Business Bites, powered by Sagicor.
Hello, I'm Cody Barrett with your business updates for today. Calls are growing for reforms to Jamaica's capital market rules to improve access to financing. NCB Chief Investment Officer Stacey Tate warned that structural weaknesses, including limited use of credit ratings, continue to hold the market back.
We need to incentivize credit ratings. We need to develop a credit ratings culture. For us to do that, one suggestion is a differentiated capital charge for rated exposures. So what it does is that if you're higher or the higher rated you are, your capital charge is lower. That incentivizes customers and issuers and the persons investing in them to press for credit ratings.
There are also calls for stronger financial literacy, particularly at the secondary and tertiary levels, to help investors better understand risk and improve market participation.
Let's improve as companies our reporting and transparency and simplicity in language so the investors can understand it. And again, that's where our financial journalism helps because they break down complex matters. And then also, too, we want to ensure that there are greater issuer incentives to have issuers listed on the platforms, such as the Jamaica Stock Exchange private platform. It is important for us to get more mileage out of this platform to bring transparency to the price discovery of private issued securities that are trading in the market.
Regulatory gaps were another concern, including differences in how similar risks are treated and group exposure limits that restrict how much institutions can invest in connected companies.
We want to revisit the limits for private sector issued security to mobilize more funding for the capital markets, but it's not just about mobilizing funding. It's about protecting and growing the pensions that we are investing on behalf of the persons. And then also, it is for us to defer issue participation to internal risk management protocols. So there are already guidelines that says who are eligible investors in these instruments. We don't need to then say the number, and then we also don't need to say that you cannot do more than X% in a particular issue. That can be determined by the portfolio managers.
Looking beyond Jamaica, the discussion also turned to regional integration with the view that while individual markets are small, the Caribbean could support deeper and more liquid capital markets through seamless cross-listing and cross-border issuance.
What that will do is that it will increase the scale, the liquidity, and the market depth, and provide a broader investor base for the regional capital markets. And of course, we want to streamline regional approvals. So we want to simplify or shorten the approval process. Again, this does not mean that we have to reduce quality and standard.
She was speaking at the Jamaica Stock Exchange Investments and the Capital Markets Conference on Thursday. And that's it for the Business Bites today. I'm Cody Barrett.